Okay, Aggro slash Pepega Paladin. Hi, I'm Erwin. I do many things in life, including Hearthstone, which is what we are going to talk about today. With this very special list, I feel like it's very fun to play, so I highly advise anyone to do it. Also, it's relatively cheap for an aggro deck. Actually, I think it's quite expensive for an aggro deck because there are 3 legendaries. But I think that Samuro was free back then. I don't really remember. Anyway, this deck is, yes, an aggro deck, but it has a very peculiar addition thanks to the Deadmines miniset, the Sunwing Squawker. Very interesting, very fun, very strong. Battlecry, repeat the last spell you've cast on a friendly minion, remember this, on this. And the amazing part about this is that it's not repeat the last spell you've cast on a friendly minion this turn. So you can do like insanely strong stealth minions if your opponent cannot deal with stealth minions. If they cannot deal with any minions whatsoever, you can just buff like this or whatever. But many matchups struggle a ton against stealthed minions like the Worgen Infiltrator, the SI7 Skullcore, and the Sneaky Delinquent. So you will want to buff these with like Hand of a Doll, Conviction, Blessing of Authority, and smack your opponent with them before doing the exact same thing on the Sunwing Squawker. You also have finishing tools like the Battleground Battlemaster, usually combined with Conviction, that was nerfed because of this, I think. Because before, the Battlemaster was also 5 mana. Omega lol. So that was like a turn 6 combo that was way too strong. Anyway, turn 8 combo that's still really good. And you of course have Mr. Smite because it's just too strong. You have the Noble Mount, which can help you stick to the board, the Alliance Bannerman to buff your entire hand, Blademaster Samuro if you need some clear against aggro, and the Underlight Angling Rod if you need a tiny bit of value and board control. You know what? Let me show you a game. You're gonna, of course, struggle against the matchups that can deal with your board. That's a general state of mind you must have. You shouldn't think about like precise decks, but more of what decks want to accomplish. So I use this example a lot, but for instance, Quest Mage wants you to have a board and to deal with it. So against Quest Mage, for instance, you will keep your minions stealthed until you have a huge minion, smack them to the face, and then they cannot do much. You always have to think of the deck of your opponent. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's try to do a game and see how this goes. Wait, I realized something. I cannot use this Uther portrait for an aggro deck. That would be disrespectful. Who looks more aggro? The OG Paladin, right? Yeah, this looks like the secret Paladin back in the days. Anyway, let's do a game. The Pega Paladin, what can you do for us? Also, before starting, this is not a top tier deck, but it's really fun to play and can be really good. Shaman, I'm guessing it's a quest shaman. Well, sometimes the mulligan is hard, this time it's not. You never keep this, you never keep this. And this you can keep if you have a 1-drop, which I don't, so I don't keep it. We're looking for 1-drops, drawing tools, Alliance Bannerman, that is perfect. The Knight of Anointment. Into the Hand of a Doll, great. Also, yeah, because you have the Sunwing Squawker, like, don't try too hard on this, but try to remember the last spell you've cast on a friendly minion. Welcome to my court, well met. Well met, good sir. And yes, you have the Nerubian eggs in there because it can be buffed and then opponents have to deal with it, but then it has a death rattle. It's annoying. I could buff it, but Shaman has many, like it just has like lightning strike or whatever it's called. I could buff it with this. My problem is I don't have a 1-drop or a 3-drop, so my next turn is gonna be awkward. The question is, do I have time against Quest Shaman to just drop this? Or should I immediately do this? I'm definitely not doing Hand of a Doll because it's too easy for him to deal with it, with the 2 health card. But this time it's either Noble Mount or a Nerubian Egg. I feel like I have a bit of time. Let's put the Nerubian Egg and buff it. Probably. Also Noble Mount turn 3 on this, into Noble Mount on the Squawker. Could be nice. Well, it's gonna be a Hand of Adal to trade. Yeah. And to draw. Also, I don't know what I did. I didn't check, but you should always play the Hand of Adal that's the Knight of its Anointment drew. Most of the time it's not going to be relevant, but this card, like your opponent knows it's a holy spell. The other, he doesn't know anything about it, so just try to not give them hints. Okay, I can double trade with these. I mean, this definitely happens because it's too good with the Divine Shield. And then do I do this or do I just add a stealth minion? I think I want to trade to get the board, get some draw, and that is great. If you use this, remember to hit first and then, I mean, if you want to face, hit first and then use this. I think I'm going to do this on 5 on this egg, so they have to deal with it. They don't have Hex or anything, so we can like... They have the Devolving Missiles though. Maybe it can be dangerous, but I can repeat the Blessing of Authority on the Squawker, which is very interesting. And I can play it with this stealthed. And then if they cannot deal with both of these or any, like, they cannot deal with the Squawker mostly, I have the Battlemaster. But even if this does not go according to plan, I hope I showed you like how this deck wants to be played. Okay, the Nerubian Egg goes down, sorry. But we have a Noble Mount that we can use to target, hopefully, if they don't kill it. Okay. Perfect, so we stick to the plan, we use the Blessing of Authority, and now they have to deal with a 9/6, and they will have to do the same thing with the Squawker. Shouldn't be very hard, but you know, it's something they have to do. Double Lightning Bolt, that was the word I was looking for earlier. Multicasters, so they leave the 9/3 up. That's gonna hurt. West Shaman doesn't have a heal. Ooh. Okay, so that could deal 19, but I think we want to keep it as a finishing tool. Now we just want to repeat the... Yeah, definitely want to play this. That is extremely strong, an 11-12. And then we want to... We have the combo here, so I think we want a stealth minions to stay stealth, because that is 6 damage with the Battlemaster, even more with Conviction. And I think we place it in the middle. I'm not sure it really matters. But generally speaking, try to have the untargetable minion in the middle. Like that works with dormant or the ones that cannot be targeted with spells and stealth. Also Divine Shield, I guess. Okay. Do they have Devolving Missiles? No! But they can trade the 9/3. Wait. Okay. Lightning Bolt, okay. Well, this is sad. There are too many taunts in the way. But we have... Wait, no. This is not sad at all. 2 random minions. If I play Samuro and use this and it hits Samuro, that's not lethal. So I'm not taking any risks. I'm doing this. So I guarantee the Samuro. Then Conviction. Deal with the entire board and Knight of Anointment with the 14 damage face. I told you, this deck is really fun to play. I mean, this game went pretty smoothly, but the Squawker is just amazing. And the cool thing about this deck is that in old metas, it would never survive, because Warriors had like Execute, Bladestorm, everything. There were the Priest with Shadow Word Death, like even if they didn't run it in their deck, they could generate it. There were the Soul Mirrors, the Twisting Nethers in Warlock, and even further, I mean, even longer ago, there was the Big Game Hunter. But in the current meta, which is so quick, not many decks can deal with huge creatures, which is exactly what our deck is built to do. Is that a... Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Mr. Smite? No. But I guess we can draw it. I repeat, we have the combo with a Stealth one, Conviction, and Battlemaster. So if this Stealth one survives, we good. Mr. Smite for next turn. Okay, no. Cariel. I think we want to put an end to this game so we don't have time to play Cariel. I think we have to put the Stealth and the Egg. Something like this. If they don't have an AoE, they cannot deal with our Stealth minion. And then they just go down. Even with a Taunt Totem, not much they can do. With 4 mana as well. Maybe Landslide. Taunt Totem is here. Lightning Bloom. Vivid Spore. Okay, that's game. Well, that's game, see? This deck is so cool. I highly advise it to anyone. Is it game? Yeah, it is. I can just do this. Put this in the middle, of course. This kills the double taunt. This can trade here for BM. Easy. I mean, it's not for I mean, it was kind of BM, but I don't usually do this. It's just to show you that I had tons of damage. Yeah, this deck is really cool, really fun, really quick, and it's not a typical aggro that most people consider like a bit stupid to play. You will really enjoy it, and even though it's not tier 1, you can definitely grind the ladder with it. I hope you will love it. Maybe you already played it, maybe another version, so yeah, if you did, tell me in the comments. And also very important, if you know what I should cover next, tell me in the comments as well. I was supposed to do Garrote Rogue, but I was kind of expecting the nerf. It came way later than I thought, but it is now nerfed, so let's not talk about it. Take care, good luck on your games, see ya around.